Walk into a grand cathedral, a serene museum, or even a perfectly designed home, and you don't just see the space, you feel it. Your mood shifts, your focus is directed, and the materials around you seem to come alive. This isn't an accident, it's the deliberate, masterful use of light as an architectural tool. For architects, light isn't just a utility to see by, it's the brush that paints the room, the chisel that carves volume from void. It's what turns a collection of surfaces into an experience. So, how do they sculpt with something intangible? Let's explore the techniques that transform light from a metric into magic. The first principle is that light defines space. A uniformly bright room feels flat and dimensionless. An architect uses contrast pools of light and zones of shadow to articulate different areas. A brightly lit dining table floats in a softer, ambient room. A path of light along a corridor guides you forward. Wash lighting on a wall can make it recede, making a room feel wider. Grazing light skimming a textured stone or brick wall exaggerates every detail, making the surface feel tactile and monumental. Think of Tadao Endo's concrete walls, where light doesn't just hit them, it models them, revealing their perfect, smooth coldness and making you aware of the wall as a profound, planar object. A pro tip from lighting designers: the first step is often to eliminate bad light glare from unshielded fixtures, harsh shadows from a single overhead source. Good design starts with control. The second principle is the hierarchy of light layers. Professional lighting isn't one switch. It's a composition of 3 to 4 layers. Ambient general lighting provides the base illumination, often indirect, bounced off ceilings or walls. Task lighting is focused, functional light for reading, cooking, or working. Accent lighting is the drama, it highlights artwork, architectural features, or plants. And finally, decorative lighting, the sculptural fixture itself that adds to the aesthetic. An architect coordinates the placement of windows, the natural ambient and accent source, with the placement of outlets and coves for these artificial layers from the very first sketch. Now, let's talk about the orchestration of natural light, the most powerful tool. This is about aperture and sequencing. It's not just big windows. It's about where you place the openings. A clerestory window high on a wall washes the ceiling with soft, reflected light without glare. A light scoop or skylight with a baffle can direct a beam of sun to travel across a wall over the course of a day, marking time. The sequence is critical. Louis Kahn's Kimball Art Museum uses narrow, curved aluminum reflectors under its cycloid vault skylights to diffuse sunlight into a silvery, luminous glow that makes the concrete itself seem to radiate light. You move from a dim entry into a courtyard with direct sky, into the galleries with this magical, controlled glow, a carefully choreographed journey from dark to light. Finally, architects use light to create emotion and narrative. A narrow, dimly lit passage creates a sense of compression and anticipation. Then, it opens into a double-height space flooded with light, a moment of release and awe. The play of sharp, long shadows in the late afternoon creates a contemplative, melancholic mood. Warm, low-level light feels intimate and cozy. Cool, high, diffuse light feels clean and energetic. In the hands of an architect, light is never passive. It is the active ingredient that reveals form, dictates rhythm, and evokes feeling. They don't just design spaces to be lit. They design the light itself to create the space. The building is the instrument, and light is the music it plays.